Undercover Billionaire volunteers as chef while living on $100. A new series tries to take a different approach in the age of expensive reality TV shows loaded with affluent lifestyles and exorbitant spending. This innovative concept depicts an undercover billionaire deliberately limiting themselves to a meager $100 budget while immersing themselves in the strange world of volunteering as a chef. The main purpose of the show is not to entertain, but to shine a moderate light on the daily issues that many humans revel in. The show tries to demonstrate the sharp contrast between rich people's typical existence and the reality of those living on a tight budget by following the trip of an affluent individual who could readily obtain any luxury at their fingertips. Living on a $100 budget pushes the undercover billionaire to realize the terrible reality that millions experience across the world. They will feel the tension and uncertainty that come with making important financial decisions like paying rent, purchasing groceries, and fulfilling basic requirements. The show hopes that by imparting this experience, viewers will increase empathy and know-how, as well as spark a discussion on wealth disparity. However, the show now does not pay attention to the troubles that low-income human beings encounter. It also emphasizes the cost of network assistance and the positive impact that may be made when people work collectively. The undercover billionaire will pose as a chef, allowing them to meet and engage with human beings from all walks of life, who depend on network services like soup kitchens and meal banks to make ends meet. The occasion will highlight those wonderful people, their experiences, and the crucial role these guide networks play in their lives. The occasion will look into the interconnectedness of society and the importance of network support networks throughout the attitude of this one-of-a-kind experiment. It will project preconceived notions and misconceptions about poverty, encouraging traffic to reconsider their views and movements in the path of those much less fortunate. By showcasing the struggles confronted by human beings with restricted budgets, the show can bring about substantial social and personal options. Starting with his first expense, he spends $8. Upon notification, the billionaire's wealth, assets, and connections are all relinquished, and they have surpassed the meager sum of only $100. This pass no longer only creates an exceptional degree of suspense for the visitors, but it additionally highlights the stark comparison in living situations between the rich and the poor. With the simplest, most restrained budget at their disposal, the billionaire is thrust into the assignment of locating appropriate low-income housing accommodations. Heading to the kitchen, he met Laura Caldwell there. Laura explained to him all the rules of the kitchen and gave him every instruction. It seems that the billionaire is excited to work there and learn things very nicely. As a billionaire, volunteering as a chef at a network center or a soup kitchen can offer a completely unique and humbling experience. While many view cooking as a costly and exciting pastime, it could additionally be a powerful device for giving back to the network and connecting with individuals from all walks of life. By immersing oneself in the kitchen surroundings, the billionaire can benefit from a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by those in need and broaden his experience of empathy and compassion. Creating a meal is an art form that transcends social and monetary boundaries. When the billionaire replaces his prestigious chef's hat with a humble apron and steps into the kitchen, he will become part of a group committed to serving meals to the much less fortunate. This enjoyment allows him to witness firsthand the impact of his efforts and the difference an unmarried meal should make in a person's way of life. Laura makes him introduce the co-founder of the kitchen and the other members. In the kitchen, the billionaire may additionally locate himself surrounded by individuals who come from numerous backgrounds and have faced lots of hardships. This exposure fosters empathy and allows him to shed any preconceived notions or stereotypes he may have also held. By gazing at and interacting with people, the billionaire gains insight into the struggles they face on an everyday basis. He may hear stories of unemployment, homelessness, or the loss of loved ones. These testimonies create a connection between the billionaire and the recipients of his food, permitting him to see them as individuals with unique rapports in their place of mere facts. Furthermore, running inside the kitchen gives the billionaire the possibility to connect with a huge variety of humans, including fellow volunteers. The volunteers who devote their time to serving those in need frequently come from all walks of life, along with retirees, students, and individuals in search of network providers. Engaging in conversations with these volunteers offers the billionaire a chance to research their views and benefit from their extraordinary attitude toward life. The kitchen itself turns into a microcosm of the network, with a harmonious mixture of components representing a diverse variety of cultures and traditions. By stepping into this area, the billionaire gains publicity for specific culinary strategies, flavors, and elements. This exploration of meals will become a gateway to expertise in appreciating the richness of numerous cultures. The billionaire may also discover new flavors that he can contain in his cooking or benefit in his culinary endeavors. The act of serving food itself brings a feeling of achievement and delight. As the billionaire cautiously plates a meal, he knows that every dish represents nourishment, consolation, and a second of respite for those that receive it. Witnessing the gratitude and appreciation on the faces of those he serves reinforces the cost of his contribution and reinforces the importance of giving back to the network. Throughout the story, the undercover billionaire will not only be living on a confined budget, but will also volunteer as a chef. In this manner, he's going to want to navigate the demanding situations of locating low-cost components, analyzing how to cook dinner with them, and juggling the obligations of being both a volunteer and a chef. Viewers will see him go through adversity as he tries to make ends meet with his restrained budget. He can also make difficult choices about where to spend his money and can regularly feel the economic strain. However, with tough tactics and a sturdy backbone, the undercover billionaire will try to make the best of his state of affairs. Despite the problems he can also face, the undercover billionaire will find small victories along the way. These victories may come in the form of efficaciously cooking a delicious and fulfilling meal with restricted property or receiving appreciation from the ones he serves. These small victories will motivate him to keep pushing ahead, notwithstanding the annoying conditions. Throughout his entertainment as a volunteer chef, the undercover billionaire may additionally grow a deeper expertise and empathy for people who conflict with confined assets on a daily basis. Seeing firsthand the impact of monetary constraints on people's lives, he'll experience a sense of compassion and a preference to make differences in their lives. The concept of the show places wealthy individuals in a state of affairs in which they need to live on and thrive with the most effective $100, highlighting the significance of having access to necessities and taking a straightforward risk for a better destiny for all. Through this journey, viewers are reminded that, no matter their activities, clearly each person deserves an opportunity to acquire success. The display showcases that no character needs to be forgotten or left behind, as everyone has the capability to contribute. It promotes the concept of inclusivity, in which people from all walks of life are given the same opportunities to be successful, no matter their socio-economic records. By dwelling on a restrained budget, the billion-dollar entrepreneur reports firsthand the demanding situations confronted by the much less fortunate, bringing attention to the struggles that many individuals and households go through day by day. This message of inclusivity and opportunity strikes a chord in a society that is often divided by socioeconomic disparities. It serves as an effective reminder that everyone, regardless of their historic past, merits a chance to thrive. By highlighting the capability in all people, the display evokes traffic to recognize the cost that everyone brings to the table and pushes for a society that is extra compassionate, expert, and supportive. Throughout the show, the choice is that society will become more united in their efforts to bridge the distance among the haves and have-nots, developing a destiny in which all of us have proper access to fundamental necessities and a sincere hazard of fulfillment. It serves as a call of action for more human beings, businesses, and policymakers to work collectively closer to developing a more equal and inclusive society in which no one is left behind. And now our video comes to an end. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.